He's grounded and focused, but at the same time, he's kind of lost in the shuffle of his life right now. He could work in this show as a very positive force, or he could be examined as potentially maybe a little villainous. Well, he faces some very, very tough decisions, decisions that one might not face in their entire lifetime.
Through the span of the show, there's, you can almost plot it on a graph where their marriage is at any given time, if it's going well or not going well. But I think at the start of the show, they very much love each other. Di's got her issues, but it's a strong marriage.
Yeah, it's very obvious they care for one another very deeply, and they're willing to do just about anything to make sure that the other one is all right and that they can keep going.
And they both, you can see throughout the show, they both make choices that are 100% for the other person. We have a really great working relationship. There's a lot of trust there.
Especially in a show like this where an actor might call upon some more serious things that have happened to them in the past to try and relate, and the trust that is there in having been with somebody to be able to go into some of those darker places and to feel comfortable with being able to access some emotions that one might not normally access or want to ever again in their lives.
Yeah.
To be able to do that with somebody on stage, and I mean, it's twofold. You have this great working relationship that we've had, and we're lucky enough to be very good friends outside of the theater as well. And so it's having that confidence in the other person to know that you're getting the story across as best as it possibly can be, because the other person has your back 100% of the time.
There's almost nothing that's the same, except for that we're playing the same characters.
Yeah, we're the same, obviously we're the same people, but a lot happens in a year. And again, things that you call upon as an actor, things that you think about, things that you use for yourself to try and relate. I know it was just a little over a year ago that we did this last time together in Chicago, and through that year's time, you gain experiences as an individual and as a person, and then you think, oh my gosh, after the opportunity came back and she was like, would you be interested in coming back and reprising Dan and doing the things? I was like, it's all I want is another shot at this show, at this role. It's, if you were to put Dan in Chicago versus Dan at the studio, they're worlds apart.
The rest of the cast.
The rest of the cast is totally different. The creative team is totally different.
Okay, I feel bad saying this with Brian here because it's not one with you. Sorry, buddy. My favorite song is Maybe, which is the song that I sing with Natalie. That's my favorite moment to perform in the show.
I think the point when it gets to show his truest colors, and the point that I like the most is a promise. It's a moment where Dan, who is going through everything that he's going through and the hoops that he's jumping through and trying to keep everything together, it's the moment where he lets his guard down and you get to see a little bit more of who he was and who he still wants to be, but who he can't be, but his intentions are still there, and he gets to show how much he truly does love and care for his entire family, but especially Diana. Can't wait to see you at the Studio Theater at Tierra del Sol, November 17th through December... No, I lied.
No, you're cheating.
November 18th through December 17th. I know the dates of my show.
Do you?
I'm here for them.
Hope so.
She's here for them. It's a couple of guys you can't see right now, but they're in it too.
Yep.
Come see Next to Normal. We'd love to have you. Stay and chat afterwards.